Hi guys, Steve Blankard here, out at the range again with another antique rifle, and if you're not too surprised, it's another #2 Remington rolling block sporting rifle. This one is one I've kind of been chasing for a while. It should be a chambering I've been chasing for a while. It's in 25-20 single shot, and it's a rather rare chambering at a #2. But I have to admit up front, this rifle was not originally built as a 25-20 single shot. It's been relined to 25-20 single shot, and it's kind of been put together. So it's not an original rifle, but you know, I'm more of a shooter than a collector, so I'm fine with that. It's got a perfect bore, so it's really a great shooter. You know, the 25-20 single shot is a pretty obscure, unknown cartridge to most folks today, except for those dyed-in-the-wool old-time rifle single shot shooters. It was developed in the 1880s period as a target cartridge, and it was very, very accurate. It was very, very popular in the late 1800s. But it shouldn't be confused with the 25-20 Winchester, which Winchester developed that cartridge to go in the model 1892 lever action rifle. That's a shorter cartridge, basically same bullet, but it's a shorter, a little fatter with a sharper shoulder on it. This is a long kind of very slightly tapered cartridge. Very accurate. If you've been watching some of my videos, you know over the last year I've been playing with other 25 caliber rifles, particularly the 25 Stevens in both rimfire and centerfire. I've got a rifle for both of those, and I really enjoy shooting them. I find it's a very enjoyable cartridge. And this is basically very similar, but it's a longer cartridge, just, you know, developed in the black powder era. So it's a larger capacity cartridge for higher velocity and can handle a little bit larger bullet. This ammunition hasn't been made commercially since before World War II, and the brass is really pretty scarce, and it's difficult to make from anything else. Fortunately, a while back, Jameson International made a run of the 25-20 single shot brass, and that's been snatched up pretty quickly by shooters and collectors. It's also can be used for making 32 rimfire, 32 extra long rimfire, which I do also. Anyway, this rifle I just acquired recently. This is only the second time I've had it out at the range, so I'm just still kind of breaking it in, getting to kind of learn how it goes a little bit. But let me bring you up here and I'll show you the cartridge, and then we're going to take a few shots with it. So here we go. That's the 25-20 single shot. These are loaded with about a 71 grain bullet. Now this cartridge really is designed for a little bit heavier cartridge, something in the 85, 90, 95 grain weight. But this is just what I had on hand right now. I'll be making some larger, heavier bullets, but right now this is what I'm playing with. So let me put you back up here. All right. So I've got the chronograph set up. I've shot a couple of my loads over the chronograph just to get some data, see where I'm at with it. I've moved that off the side. I've got a target out here about 35 yards, not very far really, but I'm still just kind of getting the sights in place on it. I mounted one of Ken Womack's really excellent reproduction gallery tang sights that he's made a small one of. They really help my old eyes. I mean, I really need an aperture sight. I've removed the barrel sight just because it's in the way of the tang sight view for getting the elevation I need, because of the front sight's kind of worn down. So anyway, let's take a few shots with it, and let's see how it does. All right. So these cartridges are running around 1470 feet per second for this load with this light bullet. I want to start loading with some of the heavier bullets. That's really what it's designed for. Now this barrel, like I said, has been relined. It's got a 1 in 13 twist, which is a little faster than the original 25-20 single shots that Remington made They did make them, from the factory in a limited number, and I think those were 1 in 16 or 1 in 15 twists. So this is a little faster, which means it can handle a little bit heavier bullets if I choose to use those. All right. Let's do one more here. Okay. So that's 5 shots with a 25-20 single shot. Really, you can tell it's definitely got a little bit more power than the 25 Stevens, the shorter cartridge. Remington also called the 25 Stevens the 2510. This is the 2520. So you can see the difference in the original black powder capacity. So I'm going to pause it. We're going to take a walk down to the target. All right, guys, I'm down here at the target, and as you can see, it's shooting pretty good. I've got the sight pretty well set. Again, I'm only at 35 yards here, so this is nothing to speak of. But you know, this is the first time I'm out with these reloads, so I'm just kind of starting out trying to find a good working load for it. But that's a good start. I mean, I'm pleased with that. It doesn't have target sights on it, but you know, it shoots pretty good. So it's got this liner really gives it a perfect bore. So it's great great to start working with it. So hey, that's it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I enjoy bringing these old rifles out here and sharing them with you, and I hope you enjoy seeing these too. Feel free to ask questions, particularly about the #2 sporting rifles. That's kind of what I've been focusing on lately. I really enjoy them, and I'm going to bring some more out to you pretty soon. So thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.